Hi, my name is Khushi Panchal, and I am currently a junior at South Tahoe High School. This is my Sports Medicine 3 project on strength and conditioning for softball pitchers. This is an overview of my project. It is a 2-week program that focuses on strengthening different muscles of the shoulder that are used in pitching a softball. This program can be used by anyone who is interested in increasing shoulder strength. My presentation includes results before and after the strength and conditioning program. My student athlete is Peyton Hogbin. She is currently a junior at South Tahoe High School and has been playing softball as a pitcher for about 10 years. She is on the varsity softball team at South Tahoe High School. Peyton is looking for a stronger shoulder for a more accurate and powerful pitch, and this is a picture of her on the side. Before I did anything with my student athlete, I needed a couple of pre-tests done to know how her performance is. Pretesting is important because it helps us compare results after the strength and conditioning program and also helps us see if there was any improvement. For pretesting, I had her pitch a softball as far as she could. I measured the distance in feet and also timed how long the softball was in the air before it hit the ground. These pictures on the bottom show some athletes pitching a softball. From these pictures, you can tell that pitching a softball requires a lot of strength from the shoulders. What muscles are used during pitching a softball? So there are many different kinds of muscles that are used during pitching a softball. Some of the muscles that are used during pitching are your triceps and triceps brachii, biceps and biceps brachii, your pectoralis muscles, rotator cuff muscles, which include the subscapularis, teres minor, supraspinatus, and infraspinatus muscles. Some other muscles are the latissimus dorsi, deltoid, trapezius, and rhombus muscles. These pictures on the side show where all of the muscles I listed are located in your body. This is the baseline video of my student athlete pitching the softball before she started my strength and conditioning program. For the baseline pitch, Peyton pitched the ball 40 feet and the ball stayed in the air for 1.05 seconds before it hit the ground. As you can tell from these baseline results, my student athlete already has a strong pitch and she pitched the ball further than I had anticipated. This is the final video I took of my student athlete after my strength and conditioning program. For the final pitch, Peyton pitched the ball 48 feet, and the ball stayed in the air for 0.89 seconds before it hit the ground. As you can tell from this final pitch, my student athlete's shoulder strength has increased after the strength and conditioning program. And here's the video once again. This table shows the data of my pre and post testing. As you can see, my student athlete's data is different before and after the conditioning program. For my baseline test, my student athlete pitched the softball 40 feet and the softball stayed in the air for 1.05 seconds. For the final test, Peyton pitched the softball 48 feet and the softball stayed in the air for 0.89 seconds. Overall, my student athlete was able to pitch the softball further in a lower amount of time after my strength and conditioning program. Specifically, my student athlete was able to pitch the softball 8 feet further than the first time I tested her, and also pitched 0.16 seconds faster than the baseline test. My student athlete was very happy with the results, and she would recommend this program to other softball players. These are the links to my strength and conditioning exercises I used for my student athlete. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.